What I remember about the recording process of Design Universe was that we were writing the material and already far in the writing process when Ad left the band. And so it was a little bit of a stressful situation, so short before we would hit the studio. And then we also had to discuss who is going to replace Ad.
It was a little bit a turning point for us having a band member leave. Like Mark said, the first person that came to mind was Isaac, because we played with him many years ago when Ad was unable to. And there was a great connection there, so we were happy. He said yes. We had to convince him. We had a dinner with him in his hometown back in the day, and we made the official question, like, do you want to marry us? You know, do you want to be in the band with us? And with the arrival of Isaac, the sound of the band became heavier as well. And I think he did a great job adapting some of the guitars, even though the songs were at the final stage of composition.
So I think this was really a cool chemistry of working. I also remember Ad and I, we went to his place to install the Epica laptop, so he could do the recordings at his home, and a whole setup. Ad was really good with that, and that's how Isaac recorded the guitars and sent them over by the internet to us. And that's how we worked in the final phase of the writing process, and that's how the songs eventually came to be. I remember very clearly that many fans were initially a bit disappointed with the title, Design Universe. They said it's too common, it's not an Epica title. And funny enough, very soon that changed into people liking the album title a lot. And I think even it's now the title being tattooed most of the time on people's arms, shoulders, different kind of body parts. But I'm also really happy with that title. It's really a great description of how you can take fate into your own hands and decide how you want life to evolve, and that we are not a victim of circumstances, but really a creator.
We've done a lot of tours to promote Design Universe, and I remember touring with bands like Sons of Seasons, which was the band of my husband, that they toured with us. That was actually nice for me to have him on tour as well, even though they were in a camper driving around Europe. And also with Revamp to tour with Floor, because I've known Floor for so many years. Back in the day when she was still in After Forever and Epica wasn't there yet, and then to tour with her was also pretty cool. I remember us going shopping quite a lot, spending too much money on jackets, drinking tea, doing photo shoots together, and just talking girl stuff. Because for me, it's always nice when we tour with other female vocalists, because you can relate what it's like being on tour with a lot of guys, and you can talk more girly stuff. And she performed Sancta Terra with us many times, which was also a pleasure to do. We had the big Metal Female Voices Fest show where I was wearing weird outfits and playing with fire, and I really liked that. So yeah.
And one of the tours was with Blackguard. We did also quite some tours with Blackguard, I think maybe even 3 in total. And it was always cool to play with these guys because they were very friendly guys. And there's also one guy in the band, the singer Paul. He is working out a lot, and then I had a partner that I could do some fitnessing with.
The free one.